Over the past months, SpaceX have been making great progress at the Orbital launch site in Boca Chica, Texas. Most recently, we have been witnessing lots of progress being made on the integration tower, with sections 4 and 5 being mounted into place. Back at the production site, SpaceX continues its work on the Super Heavy booster and SN20 ahead of the upcoming first orbital flight attempt of a Starship. Also recently, what appears to be the hot gas thrusters for Super Heavy have also been spotted. These are similar thrusters compared to those we see in the Falcon 9 boosters, called RCS or Reaction Control System, and will make sure that the booster follows the trajectory needed for it to attempt to land safely back on Earth. New sections for the integration tower continue to be worked on, which will help the tower reach its final height of approximately 460 feet or 140 meters. As of right now, a new section awaits patiently at the base of the tower ahead of being lifted up and put into place by the powerful Franken crane, which for now has remained attached to the previous segment of the tower. The big question is, will they need to extend the crane before lifting up the next segment, or is it still high enough for one more segment? To me it looks pretty close, and I am not sure that is a risk they would want to take, but we will have to wait and see what happens. Super Heavy BN3's test tank has conducted a couple of cryogenic proof tests over the past weeks, which seem to have gone well, but SpaceX hasn't confirmed yet whether these were successful or not. Will SpaceX conduct more tests on BN3.1? Hopefully yes, and if I am allowed to be picky, I would like to have a static fire, please. The giant hoist for the launch tower also arrived a couple of days ago, which was kind of recycled from one of the oil rigs that SpaceX is working on to land and launch their rockets at sea. As of right now, it has been attached to the base of the tower and will most likely be used for the crane that will be mounted on top of the tower and used for the stacking of Super Heavy and Starship. Now the big news for today are the crews doing some kind of work on Starship serial number 16. SN16 had been rolled out of the high bay and placed next to its older sister SN15 in what seemed to be the final confirmation that SN16, just like SN17, would be scrapped without being given the chance to prove its flight worthiness. Nonetheless, shortly thereafter, Elon Musk tweeted that SpaceX may soon send SN16 into a supersonic flight. Such a test would definitely make sense because of the vital information it would provide for the future orbital flight of SN20. For SN16 to go supersonic, it will need a far greater acceleration and speed than what we have been witnessing in the 10 to 12 kilometer hop tests. The additional stress that the Starship would undergo in such a test due to the greater aerodynamic forces would provide the SpaceX team with crucial data which could play a key role in the success of the upcoming SN20's orbital flight. So, fingers crossed. I hope that they do use SN16 for a supersonic flight. That would be awesome to watch. Now I would like to thank you for making it to the end of this first video. I really hope you liked it. My name is Hector and I am your host here at the Space Beetle channel. I am fascinated with everything space related and all the steps that humanity is taking to become an interplanetary species, so hopefully I will be able to show you that fascination here in this channel. Finally, a huge thank you to the whole team at NASA Spaceflight for the images and footage they provide us with every day. You guys rock. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!